This is the exotic spooky chest, the newest, hardest chest to ever obtain. And today, I'm gonna be becoming a billionaire using nothing but the new exotic chest. And here we are. We might as well go ahead and get straight into it. As you can see, I got 50 of the brand new exotic spooky chests. But before I open any of them, now's a good time to mention that even though I have 50 of them, I'm only allowed to start off with 10 of them. But as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be able to open more and more of them. With that being said though, here goes the first one. What will we get? A tomb marmot. Okay, what does that do? It looks like this guy's a pet. Let's go ahead and plop him down and then check out his ability. Every 5 minutes he digs down and hides a random tombstone. Going to the tombstone awards the player a random graveyard cosmetic. Interesting. Anyways, here goes the second spin. Let's see what we'll get. A scarab. Okay, that's the uncommon pet. What does this guy do? Spooky type plants within 32 studs have a 0.37 increase to growth size. That's low-key kind of mid. Let's go ahead and keep this ball rolling though. Here goes the next chest. Bro, the word plant was right there. Let's keep it rolling though. Here's the fourth. And bro, we haven't gotten a single plant from actually opening the chest. We did just get the ghost bush and that is a pity. So let's go ahead and plop it down. And then while we wait for that to grow, let's open up our last 6 chests. What will we get? Another tomb marmot. Bro, the divine was right there again. Another ghost bush. Ooh, that's our first devil root. Also, this plant looks like absolutely insane. Look at that seed. Let's also go ahead and plop that pupper down along with the ghost bush. And as you may or may not have noticed, but we do have a ghost pumpkin back here or a great pumpkin, but don't worry, I won't use that at all. Here goes our last 3 chests though. Another devil root, tomb marmot, and here goes the last one. What will we get? Bruh, another tomb marmot. Okay, apparently this game loves to give me tomb marmots. You know what? We might as well go ahead and plop all of them down. Then let's also go ahead and plant down our devil root. And whoa, this is going to be one interesting looking plant. Oh, so I'm not going to lie. For these scarabs, I'm going to just go ahead and sell them. I don't need them at all. Wait a minute. And how much did that one just sell for? I want to sell this, Steven. How much is it worth? 61K. Wait a minute. Well, we just crushed the first milestone of 100,000 shekels, which means we get another 10 chests, which is crazy. Before I go ahead and open those though, I do want to mention that we're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. So if you want to be a part of the OG 200K, make sure to subscribe. With that being said, here goes the first chest. Hurrah! And we're really gonna do this, huh? Let's just go ahead and fast roll them. Ghost bush, tomb marmot, bro, it was right there. Scarab, another scarab, another tomb marmot. Bro, can we actually stop getting so much tomb marmots? Oh yeah, also, before I open up the rest of the chest, now that I have a bit of money, I need to start being on the lookout for a godly, advanced, and then basic sprinkler. So let's go ahead and run to the gear shop, and then, is there anything good? Pet name reroller. Unfortunately, there's none of the sprinklers that we need. Are our plants done growing? No, they're not even close. Okay, wait, actually, let's go ahead and run back to the gear shop. Oh, and wait, the marmot just did his thing. Where is the tomb though? Oh, it's all the way over there. That's really far. I wonder what this will give us. A set of cosmetic, which is like very interesting. Graveyard fence. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, and then look at what just popped up. This is actually how you get the chest. You have to come up to this guy and then you have to like put stuff onto this altar. So you need like grapes, wisp flowers, and what else? Just a bunch of stuff. Also, and then here's the crazy part. If you want to skip them, you need 99 Robux per, and there's literally like 20 of them. So that's 2,000 Robux. Oh, and I was actually capping. There's 25 of them, which, yeah, 2,500 Robux for a seed is crazy. I can't even lie. It is a limited time seed though, so low-key I might need to grind out for that later on. For now though, let's go ahead and buy some watering cans, and of course there's only one in stock. We also do have a basic sprinkler, so we might as well go ahead and buy that. Let's buy 2 of those actually, and then nothing else. Anyways, let's go ahead and use our 10 watering cans, and that was the perfect amount to fully grow the ghost bush. Let's go. So now while we wait for it to actually grow the fruit, we still have another 3 or 4 exotic chests. Here goes the first one. We just got a double fruit and then a ghost bush. Here goes another one, tomb marmot. And I'm not gonna lie, seeing all these tomb marmots in my inventory is getting a bit cumbersome. So let's plant this devil root down, these 2 ghost bushes, and then let's do a bit of selling. And now, wait a minute. The 2 marmots are worth $250,000. Okay, well, I'm sorry, buddies, but all of you guys are getting picked up. I'll leave one, and his name is Geo. We'll keep him. Why not? Let's go ahead and sell everything else, though. And just like that, we've already passed the next milestone. What is this? I've been going kind of crazy today. Also, I did decide to keep just 1 2 marmot because, like, I like collecting all the pets, you know? With that being said, do we have any ghost bush fruit? Yeah, we do. Yo, and it's literally just like a ghost. That's cool. Is the price cool, though? How much does it sell for? 56K. Yo, that's actually a really solid price. With that being said, we do still have another 12 chests to open, so we better get started. And we get a scarab out of the first one. Not gonna lie, I really want that werewolf fruit or that mummy. That were plant actually looks insane. So let's keep working towards it. Here goes the next chest. And it's also a dud, bruh. Wait, Loki, I got the strat. You gotta be standing on this harvest reaper guy like this. Look, watch this. We're about to get some crazy luck now. Bruh. Second time's a charm? Bruh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just fast roll these from now on. Bro, and we have been getting cooked. What is actually my luck right now? We're already down to the last one. Like, what? Ooh. And then wait, we got the tombstone right here. Might as well collect this since I'm like right here. And we got a cobweb cosmetic. That's pretty cool. Anyways, here goes the last chest. I really need to get something good out of this. Please. Of course. Well, on the bright side, we got off 2 marmots, and 2 marmots are honestly kind of mid-pets. But the reason that I say on the bright side is because I can sell them for like $250,000 each. Let's go. And there we go. We're already up to like pretty much $3 million dues. So now, before I go ahead and plant down all the ghost bushes and devil roots that I got, let's actually go ahead and run back to the gear shop so that we can buy some watering cans. So that's 30 of them. And then, ooh, we have 2 advanced sprinklers. Perfect. Any godly? No. We do also need a master sprinkler, so we need to be on the lookout for that. Now that we got an advanced and basic sprinkler, though, what we can go ahead and do is come over here to the crafting table, and then we can start working towards crafting a lightning rod. So let's submit a basic, advanced, and that's all we can really submit right now. We gotta wait to get a godly till later. With that being said, now that we have some more watering cans, let's go ahead and plop these ghost bushes down, along with these devil roots, and I'm trying to plant them like as close as possible. You'll see why here in a second. So now if I go ahead and do like just 1 watering can, look at that. It should grow like all the surrounding things. Yeah, look at how fast it grew all of those items. And there we go. Ooh, and wait a minute. Do watering cans fast grow these ghost bushes? Wait a minute. We're gonna have to test that out here as soon as the gear shop restocks. Let's go ahead and sell our full inventory though and see how much money we'll get for it. 372K, not too shabby. Also, before I accidentally open up another chest, let's go ahead and stuff them into the bag. Also, I just realized we still haven't gotten a single devil root to fully grow. It's crazy how long those things actually take to grow. We do have another ghost bush though, so let's go ahead and give that over to Steven. And I'm not gonna lie, it'd be cool like if the ghost bushes made like a spooky noise whenever you like pick them out, or like whenever you picked them up or like pulled them out, you know? Because there's a plant called the mandrake, and if you listen to it, it makes a weird noise when you pull it out, which is kind of cool. With that being said, the gear shop is about to restock, so let's start heading back there. And 2 watering cans, not too shabby. Then we also got some more basic sprinklers, which we don't need. And then we got another tombstone. Is it close? It is. Like, I don't be using cosmetics a lot, but like if I ever want to use them, it'd be cool to have them, you know? Graveyard fence. Oh, we already have one of those. Interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and test this out. Let's pick up all the ghost bushes, and then if we watering can it a few times, will they fast grow? I can't really tell. I don't think they do. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's just use our last 3 watering cans on the devil roots. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. I really thought I was onto something for a minute. And ooh, wait, this is actually the perfect time for a rain event. We do need to be speeding up the pace at which these crops grow, because these devil roots are low-key taking a while. Wait, and that gives me an idea. Don't worry, I won't be spamming this. Here goes the first to grow though. And yo, wait a minute. Why did I get an achievement of harvest 10 plants with a spooky mutation from this devil root? Huh, that was weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick everything up. And look at how cool these things look. They're like a trident. Shing, shing, shing. And look at how cool these things look. They're like a trident. Shing, shing, shing. Oh. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how much they're worth. I want to sell this. 100k base. Yo, wait a minute. Was that just a fluke? Oh, never mind. That might have just been a big one. How much does this small one sell for? 60k is still pretty solid. What about my whole inventory? How much will that sell for? 860k exactly. Not too shabby. And then I do still have one more 2 marmot, and that's not counting the one that I have placed down. So let's go ahead and sell it to make a bit of extra money and another 250,000. Also, the seed shop just restocked. So let's go ahead and run over there, and then let's buy some watering cans because I want to try the watering can strat on the devil roots to see if it works on that. Okay, so here you go. We got 30 watering cans. Let's go ahead and spam the roots. And yeah, that didn't work at all. Well, that was a waste of 150k, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. It's like 0.0001% of the way to a billion. But right now it kind of is a big deal just because I'm getting pretty close to the next shekel milestone. But none of my plants are fully grown. So I'm gonna just have to wait here for them to fully grow. Man, this is gonna take a while. And after a whole lot of waiting, everything is finally fully grown. Yeah, that took way too long. Bruh, these devil roots still aren't fully done. All right. Let's just go ahead and sell my inventory and see how much it's worth though. Perfect. 900,000. Meaning we have unlocked the next milestone, which also means we get another 10 spooky chests. Here goes the first one. Bro, finally. Wait, this is genuinely our ticket to a billion. If we go ahead and plop that down, that's the new divine. That's also the real cool looking one. Look at that one, bro. Let's go, bro. What? That's actually crazy. Before we do anything else, let's go ahead and run back to the gear shop, buy some watering cans, and then let's start watering this pupper up. And 14% for 30 watering cans. That's kind of bad. Anyways, now that we finally got to the wear plant, the only thing that we need now is the mummy. So let's keep this ball rolling. Here goes the first one. Ghost bush, kind of mid. You know what? At this point, let's just fast roll them low-key. Scarab. Scarab again. Scarab again. Ghost bush. Scarab again. Ghost bush. Scarab again. Bro, why am I getting so much scarabs? Like, this is our last chest. Well, here goes nothing. Let's hope we get something good. Another ghost bush. GG's. I'm not even gonna plant those down at this point. I feel like we're way past that. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell all these scarabs. There's the first one, second, third, fourth, and last but not least, the fifth one. So now let's just say we're gonna go ahead and hit another oh, wait. Why am I bro? No. And there we go. Robux have been acquired, bro. And did I just get trolled? Like, I literally just hit a grow wall and this wear plant didn't grow. What the actual troll is this? Oh, wait a minute though. I completely forgot about all of our other plants though. Let's go ahead and pick them all up. And then how much will this gold one sell for? And that being gold looks so sick. I can't even lie. Let's go ahead and sell it though. I want to sell my inventory. 1.6 million schmackaroonies. Not too shabby actually. Okay, and low key, I know I said I wouldn't be spamming it, but I want to see what this wear plant looks like. So we're doing one more grow wall. And yo, wait a minute. It's literally a werewolf. What is this? This thing actually looks insane. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick up all of our other plants. And then let's see how much this wear plant will sell for to see how good it actually is. I want to sell this 153k. Ooh, why do I feel like that's kind of mid? Anyways, let's go ahead and once again sell my inventory, and we're getting so close to the final shekel milestone. So now we once again just gotta wait for all of the plants to fully grow. Yo, and wait, I've just been sitting here chilling, waiting for everything to fully grow, and look at what just came into stock. We finally got a godly sprinkler. Let's go. So now that we got that, we can finally go ahead and make the lightning rod, and we now just gotta wait for the gear shop to restock again so that we can finally get a second godly sprinkler so that we can do the sprinkler method. In the meantime, though, I have been waiting a bit, so all of our ghost bushes have fully grown. So let's go ahead and pick them all up and then go ahead and sell them. And another 500,000. Nice. So now I just gotta go ahead and continuously repeat that process until we get to 10 million shekel bebbles and reach the final milestone. And here's the first harvest. These things really don't take very long to grow, so that's a bonus. Unfortunately, I wish I could say the same thing for the devil roots and then the were plant, though. Those kind of take forever to grow. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And how much are we gonna get? 500k? Yo, wait. We'll only have to wait like another 20 to 30 minutes. Not too bad. If we go ahead and run over to the gear shop, look at what just came into stock. Another godly sprinkler. Let's go. We needed that. So now we once again just gotta wait for these ghost plants to grow. And here we are. They fully grew again and again and again. And this should honestly be the last time that I have to do this, just because we also have a nighttime event, which means we got the moonlit mutation on a bunch of the ghost bushes. So with that being said, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And yes, sir, look at that. 2.5 million schmackaroonies. So now that we've passed the final shekel milestone, that means we gotta open up our last 10 exotic spooky chests. And here goes the first one. What will we get? A scarab. I shouldn't even be surprised. Second one is the charm, maybe. What will we get out of the second one? Some shekels. Let's go. You get it, since I'm gonna just go ahead and sell the 2 marmot for shekels. Anyways, here goes the third one. Scarab. Yeah, let's just fast roll these. Bro, the mummy was right there. Wait a minute. Come on, wait. I need the mummy. Ghost bush. Scarab. Scarab again. No. 2 marmot. I mean shekels. Another 2 marmot. Bro, why is there like a whole sea of 2 marmots? Anyways, here goes the final chest. Let's hope we get that mummy. Come on, please. Please. Bruh. Well, on the bright side, at least we did get the were plant. We could have gotten nothing if we're being honest here. So like, I guess it's not too bad of a deal, but like, it's not great either, you know? And we do still have 9 minutes to our lightning rod finishes. So in the meantime, let's go over to the sell shop and then let's start selling everything. And that includes all of our scarabs and then also our marmots. And just like that, we have a free inventory again. So now that we've reached the final milestone, all that's left now is to make $1 billion dues. And the easiest way of doing so is running over to the gear shop. And unfortunately, there isn't no master sprinkler in stock, but I do already have a master sprinkler on this account. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is come over to the cosmetic shop, or not the cosmetic shop, the normal shop. And then I'm gonna buy a pet name reroller, since it costs 10 million, and that's what the master sprinklers cost. And then while I'm here, I'm also gonna go ahead and buy a trowel. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is trowel this werewolf plant next to all the other plants. And now I still need to wait for all this devil root to grow, because right now it really ain't grown. Okay, wait, just to save a bit of time, let's go ahead and scrap all of it to the best of our ability. And there we go. I don't want to like destroy the plants on accident. So now it's sprinkler time. We got a master one, godly, advanced, and then finally a basic one. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is destroy this werewolf plant, or were plant, and then let's also go ahead and pick up all the ghost bushes. Then let's destroy the tiny ones. There we go. And then we also have a devil root. And what I'm gonna do now is go AFK for like half an hour, so that when I get back, we'll get like the auto grow screen. And then holy, yeah, look at that were plant already. That's exactly what we're gonna be needing. We're gonna be getting like some absolutely massive plants. And then since I will be logging out, I will be saving like the sprinklers, meaning I'll be able to do this over and over again until I get some like absolutely ginormous plants. And here we go. It's been half an hour. Let's check out the plants. Holy gigantic were plant. We also got some rainbow stuff in there. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go ahead and try to just pick up all like the smaller stuff and the non-mutated stuff. So like the normal ghost plants, the ghost ghost bushes. I just picked up a rainbow one on accident. No. A 23 kg rainbow ghost bush. How much does that sell for? 32 million? Nah, that's crazy. Okay, let's try to pick up all the smaller items here. Let's not pick up that gold one. And I'm gonna just scrap that big one. I don't want to do the same mistake I did with the rainbow one. Let's delete that devil root, this one. And I think that's the actual plant. There's also one right here. Found a normal ghost bush. Another normal one. And I'm gonna just keep all the gold ones. So now I'm gonna go ahead and sell my inventory once more. 3.2 million. And let's actually go ahead and pick up the weird plant. I wasn't planning on it, but low-key, we should be able to get another pretty big one pretty easily. Let's leave that gold, the devil root. And then how much will this 43 kg weird plant sell for? This thing is actually massive. I want to sell this for 1 million. That's it? Okay, yeah, I'm glad I picked that one up. We really need a variant of that one, low-key. So let's go ahead and wait another half hour. And here we go. It's been another while. And yes, perfect. That's what we needed. We needed a gold one. Now this actually works out perfect. So now we just gotta run over to the gear shop to collect our lightning rod and then plop the lightning rod right in the center. Right here should do. So now I just need to wait for the lightning to strike this spot, which might actually take a while, especially with my luck. Sometimes it's kind of mid. Anyways, before I go AFK again, I do want to go ahead and sell my inventory and see how much I'll make. 1 million, that's it? Bruh. Okay, yeah, to be fair, they were all just like mid plants. Like they were just like normal ghost bushes. Anyways, with that being said, it's time to go AFK until we get a thunderstorm now. Bro, and after who knows how long, we finally got a thunderstorm. Come on, please strike the weird plant. We need it. Please. If this doesn't strike, I actually got ripped off. And I'm low-key starting to get a bit nervous now. The thunderstorm has been going on for a bit and we still don't have it strike down over here. We still haven't had it strike down over here. Bro, and you're trolling me. How didn't we get a single lightning bolt to strike right here? All right then. Well, back to waiting we go, bro. No. Okay, and after AFKing all day, literally all day, we got a thunderstorm, kind of. So if we go ahead and turn around, literally somehow the weird plant is the only thing that got shocked somehow. So let's go ahead and pick it up. And then if I'm not mistaken, this should do it. What? 11 billion? Okay, that's crazy. Also, I'm not gonna lie, even though these new plants are super good, I got super unlucky with getting a thunderstorm and that literally took forever. With that being said, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200K.